So my favourite character from the Bible is Noah, because when the whole world lost faith in our Lord, he was the only person who still believed and feared him. So when the time came, the Lord destroyed the world and spared Noah and his family. So the story Noah teaches us is the importance of faith in our life.
My favourite Bible character is Moses because he led the Israel generation through the wilderness for 4 decades. Even though they were a difficult crowd to handle, his patience led them to freedom in the end. This just shows that perseverance through difficult times can lead to success.
Joshua is my favourite character from the Bible. Joshua was a consummate leader and he delivered God's chosen people into the promised land. He faced many challenges along the way, but was successful because God was with him every step of the way. To be successful in our personal lives, our relationships, and our future careers, all we need is to be in the presence of God.
My favourite Bible character is St Thomas, not only because he's the reason that we're here today as Syro-Malabar Church, but also because he's often known as Doubting Thomas. And it's when he touched the wounds of Jesus that he was filled with so much faith and zeal to go out and proclaim the good news. So in times of doubt in my life, I often look to St Thomas for inspiration to just stop doubting and believe.
So one of my favourite characters from the Bible is Judas Maccabeus. He was this Old Testament hero at a time where a leader was forcing Jews to do sinful deeds to leave the true God. Anyone opposing this would be put to death. Maccabeus and his family stood firm against this injustice, and with the help of God, won several battles and reinstated the faith.
My favourite character from the Bible has got to be Job. Even as a good man, Job had lost everything and was humbled by God, and eventually got back twice of everything he had lost. Job goes to show that no matter what good or bad happens, we can always trust in God's wisdom and judgment.
My most favourite character in the Bible is Paul, formerly known as Saul. He initially was a big persecutor of Christians, throwing many of them in jail and also killing many of them. But after being chosen by God, he worked wonders, being one of the most influential writers of the Bible. He wrote 13 books in the New Testament.
My favourite Bible character is Mary Magdalene, because she started off in a life of sin and her life changed when she began to trust in Jesus Christ. And her story shows the forgiving nature of God's love.
My favourite character from the Bible is Samson. The story illustrates how God wants us to fulfill the calling He's given to us. Samson could only further accomplish his mission as God gave him strength. He could do nothing without the strength. With the strength, he was completely unstoppable. The same Lord who gave him the strength also took it away from him. Derived from all strength and humiliated beyond measure, God returned Samson his strength for one last time. This shows me that God still loves us even if He takes away the gift that He gave to us.
My favourite people in the Bible is Mary of Bethany, Martha and Lazarus' sister, because of her strong and undoubted faith in Jesus Christ and her willingness to stop everything she's doing just to listen to Him, and her readiness to do whatever He asks of her.
My favourite character in the Bible is David. We all know the story of David and Goliath, and how David was the underdog and Goliath was favoured to win. David later went on to be one of the greatest kings of Israel. It just shows how anything is possible with the power and grace of God.